Hi, this is Richard Rodriguez, and I wanted to talk to you again today about scammers, this time phone scammers. Yesterday, just after I made the last video that I made right up here, I got a phone call from another scammer, and I get phone calls from these scammers all the time, and I know you do too. Now, as a YouTube content creator and affiliate marketer, it's my job in order to make videos and to help you learn how to make money online and show you that, yes, I have a link and it can be done. It is a real thing. I know people who have made money online, they've made enough money to retire, and they still make money while they're out doing the things they want to do on vacation or just driving to the next destination. They're still making money. So yes, it can be done. We put our face out there, we put our names out there, and we become subject to scammers. Well, I'm getting this scamming call, and it happens a lot. Matter of fact, I just talked to someone earlier today, and it was a scammer. So I'm getting scammer calls all the darn time. But just wanted to let you know, if you weren't aware, on your cell phone, when you get a phone call, caller ID is available on pretty much every single cell phone everywhere on the globe now. Back when I was a kid, there was no caller ID, but now there's caller ID. And if you weren't aware, people can put their name on the caller ID or anything they want. They can put the Incredible Hulk on their caller ID. Well, I got a call yesterday, and it's happened multiple times from this particular person, that says United Nations. Everybody knows what the United Nations is, but I gotta tell you, the United Nations is not going to call and have caller ID saying the United Nations. It's not gonna happen. Well, I'm getting a call from the United Nations, and then a guy gets on there, barely speaks any kind of English at all, and asks to speak to me. Okay, I say, who are you and what do you want? Because I know it's a scammer. And he says, well, are you gonna confirm your email, or are you gonna confirm your home address? No, I'm not. I wanna know what you want. Am I speaking to this person? I asked you again, what do you want? This is the United Nations. I need to know what your home address is. No, you don't. What do you want? And, you know, I just went back and forth a couple of times. Finally, I told him, I said, look, I've been on the phone with you long enough in order to trace your call. So it would be in your best interest not to call me again. And of course, I BS'd him, but that's what I told him. And then I got a phone call today from the same people who call me every single day without fail, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. Now, I've blocked their number, and I don't hear the phone ring when they call me, but they get to leave a voicemail. And I hear that voicemail every single day, at least once a day, but sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. But at least once a day, I hear the voicemail go bing, and I take a look, and sure enough, it's from the same exact caller every single time. So there are apps out there. Some of them are paid apps, some of them are free apps for you to be able to block people. But the purpose of this video today is to let you know, do not fall for anybody asking you information, whether it be your bank account, your home address, or anything else like that, unless you know 100% that you have contacted them in the past. For example, if you contacted Walgreens and they're going to fulfill your prescription that you just got written from the doctor, you went to Walgreens and you gave them your prescription, well, expect a call from Walgreens. But if you get a call from, let's say, Six Flags of Texas saying, hey, what is your home address and what is your email address? And you've never even been to Six Flags, or you have no reason to be getting a call back from them because you didn't apply at their place for employment, why would they call you? They wouldn't call you, would they? So don't give information out readily to people, anybody, unless you're expecting that particular person or organization to call you. Do not give information out. It doesn't matter what it says here on the phone, who they are, because anybody can put anything. I get phone calls from friends and they're just joking around. I get phone calls from friends who call themselves, you know, the Tomb Raider, whatever they want to call themselves, the Grim Reaper. And it comes up on the phone, it says the Grim Reaper. Not because I put it in the contacts, because that's what they decided to call themselves. Right now, mine says Richard Rodriguez. When I call you, it's going to say Richard Rodriguez. simply because that's my name. But I can put anything I want. I can put the greatest American hero whenever I call you, and it's going to come up as the greatest American hero. So don't get fooled by what it says on the phone. It doesn't make it legit. All it means is somebody just happened to put it there. Whether they be a scammer or they're just joking around with you. Don't fall for it. And remember, if you're interested in blocking a phone number, most phones, especially Androids, I'm not positive on Apple, but I believe Apple does too. I'm sure they do. But most Androids have the ability built in to just block the number, so you'll never hear it call you. However, it will actually allow them to leave a message. So I'm going to go into my phone a little bit further. I'm going to do a little more research and figure out what app is the best app, which is a non-paid app, in order to use. And I'll make another video on that soon. So just remember, do not give information out to scammers so they will know your home address, so they can start sending you snail mail, and they could actually visit your home in the future to knock on your door and say, hi, my name is blah, blah, blah. And you know, what they're doing, if you didn't know this, what they're doing is they're trying to get your name and your home address so they can sell that information out to people who want to come knock on your door and say, hi, we're here to speak to Richard Rodriguez. Well, if somebody's knocking on my door and they say they want to speak to Richard Rodriguez, it kind of sounds a little bit more legit. Like, well, obviously they know me from somewhere, so this is the reason why they're here. But they don't. It was because some scammer called and asked for the information, and you unwittingly gave that person the information. So now you get all these people selling whatever they're selling, books, encyclopedias, socks, you know, subscriptions to the Idiot Book of the Month Club, whatever they're selling, and you think it might have been legit. Now, of course, you say, I'm not interested, and you have to close the door. But how many times every single day do you want some jerk to knock on your door to try to sell you something? So keep this in mind. Do not give your information out to people you do not know. Be aware of the scammers that are out there. There's a lot of people who are trying to scam you. Scamming doesn't necessarily mean they're trying to take money from you. Just scamming means they're trying to get personal information from you so they can get money out of that, whether it be from you or from someone else. So don't give it out readily, okay? So remember, we make our own futures, so make yours a good one.